Grace and peace this morning. This is Apostle Biggers-Vails, your deliverance coach. And I want to talk to you about get the word that was given to you that you did not like, that warning, that correction, that rebuke. Take the word back to the Lord. So many times we get offended because somebody may give us a word that we don't like, something we don't want to hear. And this is where you got to be honest with yourself. First of all, you got to ask yourself, is the word true? Is the word bearing witness to what you're doing, even though you may don't like it? But is it bearing truth to you? Because so many times we fight the word of God when we know that the word of God is bearing truth, whether or not it comes from a family member, a pastor, a friend, or a leader, whatever the case may be. Sometimes people get offended with the messenger and not understanding that that person is delivering the word from God. And because we look at the person and we try to measure the person according to how we see them and not looking that God is using that person. Can I tell you, we don't get the right to choose to say who God uses to deliver the word or the messenger. God is just giving that person the word because he loves you. And so many times the spirit of pride will get in and we will find fault with the person because we don't want to listen to the word. And this is where God is knocking on people's hearts, saying that I told you, I gave you a dream, I gave you a warning, and they told you and you got mad and you got angry because you didn't want to hear it, because you want to hear what you want to hear and not want to hear what God is trying to get to you. Not understanding that God is a loving God, that he knows what we need. He knows what's best for us. And I can say myself times that God have gave me a warning about a situation or told me about a person because I did not want to hear it. I ignored it or I rejected it, not understanding that, thinking that I was rejecting the person, but not realizing I was rejecting God. So what did God do? He allowed me to be in that situation where I got hurt, where things turned out in a messed up way, and then I'm mad looking at it, talking about it was the devil, not understanding that it wasn't the devil, it was my disobedience. And so all I'm saying is this is where we got to check ourselves, and we got to begin to take the matter back to God in prayer and say, God, is this you? Is this what you're saying to me? Is this what you're saying that I need to do? Begin to take the warning back to God instead of just rejecting it. Because a lot of times we're thinking that we're rejecting people and you're rejecting God.